In the words of the famous French fashion designer Coco Chanel, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Hello everybody, this is Delby Bragais, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you why it's important to be different, the concept of positioning, and brand alignment. Coming right up. Dare to be different. Positioning. Why is it important to be different? We live in a world cluttered by noise and sensory overload. Attention spans are getting shorter and shorter every day. To break through the many attention-grabbing sellers that want to stake a claim on potential buyers, you have to be different in a way that is relevant to your target market. Think of going to a bookstore with all the books having the same cover, a black title printed over a white background. Then your eyes rest on one book. It has a red cover. Wouldn't you pull it out from the shelf and browse through it? Sure you would. Your eyes are wired to get attracted to what is different. This does not necessarily mean that you would buy the book, but having a different cover got it a step closer to a sale. Being different does not only refer to your visual impact, but includes other aspects that you can capitalize on as a point of differentiation, such as your concepts, unique delivery methods, personality, or simply having a unique product offering that is distinct from your competitors and pushing this distinction in all your branding efforts. What is your unique selling proposition? Stop for a moment and think about crafting a clear image of what makes you unique compared to the other players in your industry. What makes you different, including your strengths relative to the competition, has to be clearly and consistently articulated in all visual and experiential touchpoints. This includes how your target audience sees you, how they hear you, and how they experience you. The concept of positioning. Positioning is a concept popularized by Al Rice and Jack Trout in their classic marketing book, Positioning: The Battle for Your Mind. In a nutshell, they talk about how focusing on a niche that is unoccupied in the mind of the consumer or decision maker can help you get your message across in a world of information overload. Here are a few points I would like to share about the concept of positioning. Number 1. First, positioning requires differentiation and mindfully taking an unoccupied niche or a space with very few occupants. The objective is to be clear and to communicate what makes you and what you offer different from the rest in order to positively influence the perception of your target audience. A common misconception in positioning is that most people think that you have to be the absolute best among the rest in your playing field. This is not necessarily so. Being the best is a difficult claim to substantiate, since there are many perceptions of what makes for the best. What is important is you choose a space to stand on that is meaningfully different from that occupied by other players. Number 2. Second, positioning is dynamic and not static. It should be evaluated and reviewed from time to time because the business landscape is forever changing. There could be new entrants in your industry, advances in technology, changes in the economy, or other developments that could affect the playing field. Number 3. And third, There are tangible and intangible qualities that may be used in positioning. What you bring to the table does not only include technical or tangible benefits for your target audience, such as training, certification, educational attainment, or a proven track record in a specific field or experience. Part of your unique selling proposition can also include intangibles, such as your bubbly personality, charisma, and charm, which can make people feel good about themselves or give the sense of glamour and class. All of these, the tangible and measurable, plus the intangible and emotional, make up how you are perceived by your target audience. Align your personal brand signals. It is important to be the real you and ensure that all the signals you give out are consistent and tell the same story. Inconsistency in any one of these signals will weaken your personal brand and could create confusion on the part of your target audience. An example would be a private banker handling the sizable portfolio of conservative, high net worth senior citizens. Posting a picture on Facebook of yourself wearing a skimpy bikini while cavorting with male friends surrounded by empty beer bottles could degrade your credibility as a reliable private banker. Personal brand signals chart: appearance, behavior, communication. Appearance include wardrobe accessories such as jewelry, watches, tie clips, and pins, hairstyle, makeup application, mobile phone, briefcases and bags, footwear for work and social occasions. Behavior include business etiquette, social etiquette, dining etiquette, behavior in networking events, interaction with existing and prospective clients, civility in the workplace. Communication include stationery, business cards, website, email, social media, phone etiquette, written communications, body language including facial expression, posture, and projection, verbal communication including the way you speak, pitch, tempo, cadence, diction, pronunciation, command of English. My black wedding gown. My very first solo fashion show was at a glitzy five-star hotel way back in 1999, featuring my wedding gown creations. This show launched my career as a bridal gown designer. What most people did not know at that time was that I was not the original designer of choice by the event organizers and the hotel. I was a last-minute substitute when arrangements with a more senior and esteemed fashion designer did not push through. Being at the start of my designing career and eager to make a name for myself in the fashion scene, I accepted the offer. I also vividly remember the food and beverage manager literally begging me for help since an announcement had already been sent out with the promise of a grand wedding fashion show as a highlight for the hotel's wedding fair. Instead of imitating the point of view of most fashion designers, I decided to take the bold move of presenting a show featuring wedding gowns for different fashion personalities. I had collections within a collection, showing a broad range of designs from timeless wedding classics in shades of white to dramatic bridal gowns in unique styles and vivid colors. I had a collection for the classic bride, the romantic bride, the natural bride, and the dramatic bride. In the last section of the show, out came models in flaming red, royal purple, and a black wedding gown. It was during my first foray into wedding gown design in 1999 that my tagline, "Celebrate Your Individuality," was first used. This remains as meaningful to my branding today as it had back then. Of all the pieces of my collection during that show, the black wedding gown was the most applauded and remembered. So there you have it. In summary, we talked about why it's important to be different, the concept of positioning, unique selling proposition or your USP, and brand alignment. Good luck! If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that you are informed every time we post new videos. Here's to purpose, passion, and prosperity.